Hi guys, I have so much footage from doing up my office that I decided to talk you through the different steps I did. So last week, this is the corner I did. So if you missed that video, check it out. I did these cabinet doors with my dad and painted this mural. So go check that out and come back to today's, where I'll be tackling this hideous floor. So I had a foam box for the Butler and Dunn foam box competition, and I dragged it along the floor to get photos, and I just completely destroyed this floor. So this floor paint is from Carlow Paint Up. I think it's called Betalux. So basically I'm repainting it, which I've done several times because I'm just so harsh with the floor. This stuff is so strong, I should say, but like dragging a metal foam box across the floor will destroy it. So I just cleaned it really thoroughly, hoovered it twice and washed it. I actually just washed it with a rag all over to make sure I got all the stains off. Also, I am terrible at mopping. So here I am, and I'm applying it using a small 2 Fussy Blocks roller. I actually had a big one ready, but then I didn't have a big tray. So then I decided it was time to touch up my desk. You'll have seen this before. It had like tiny little chip marks off of it, and I had used polyvinyl varnish, but I wouldn't really rate that for durability. This time I used, I think it's called I can't pronounce it. Anyway, I'll put a picture of it from Sandalin, and it was class. It's so durable. It's actually, I think, a floor varnish, but it's super easy to use. It's water-based, and I did 2 to 3 light coats. Pushed up all over the table first. I used actually a little bit of primer in any little areas, and then I went over it with the original paint, and then I did the varnish. Let me chat away to my mum there. And then I just cleaned all the walls because I touched up all the white paint, and then it was organising time. Basically, my mum made a really good point that I had all these chunky items up high, and it made the room look really like they were on top of me almost when I was sitting down. So I tried to move the bigger items up, but the cans were too tall, so I had to put them up there. But basically I just moved some of the bigger items down to the bottom and then grouped items together. I'll come back to that later with what else I did. Next, I decided to spray paint the base of my office chair. You can see that I'm using a gold spray paint. It's the universal spray paint from Rust-Oleum, but then I ran out, so on the arms I had to prime them, and then I used the other metallic spray paint from Rust-Oleum in gold, and it's a perfect match. Next, you can see all of the organising done. I labelled each can of paint by just getting a little piece of paper, painting it with the corresponding paint colour, and then sticking it on, and I think it looks really good. I bought all of these bins from Dunn's. They were super affordable, and I think it looks really nice that they're all matching. And then I got a label maker so that I could label the boxes and then also label other bits like little tubs of leftover paint that I put into takeaway containers like you can see here. And yeah, that was just really handy. All of the tubs, everything has a place to go. And yeah, I just think it looks a lot neater that they all look the same, and there's way less paint cans that are like nearly empty. This is my label maker. It's a Dymo label maker, and you just punch the letters in. It's not electronic or anything, and it was super cheap, and I got it from, I think, ink123.ie. So that's it on the organisation front. Here is the chair. I bought a new navy cover for it on Amazon, but I also bought a rug to cover this side of the room because I never painted the floor here because it just gets too dirty. So I bought this rug on Cocoon Rugs. I'm really impressed with the quality of it actually, and I love the colour. So that is it for me today. I'm super happy with how everything turned out. It's a lot more relaxing in here, both for work and for painting. So that is it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and check out all my other videos for different creative bits like murals and furniture painting and all that jazz. Thanks so much guys. See you next week.